Konnichiwa minasan. Well, tonight I'm going to do some slight modifications to these three price figures from K-On. Here we've got Yui Hirasawa, and then we've got Akiyama Mio and Nakano Azusa. Now, before I tell you what the modifications are pada peminat-peminat siri anime K-On, you will remember them in this getup from season 2 episode 10 berjudul Sensei atau Teacher. This was when one of Sawako Sensei punya bandmates from Death Devil berkahwin, and Sawako Sensei refuses to reunite with her old bandmates for the wedding lah. So somehow the girl from Hokago Tea Time dipujuk oleh, I can't remember which one of the bandmates. She's the one with the short hair, voiced by Asakawa Yui if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so basically dalam band yang made up tu, Yui here has to play lead guitar together with Sawako Sensei's old band for the wedding performance, obviously because Sawako Sensei refused to play. So the other girls, kerja diorang jadi backing vocals, main tambourine and or percussions and that sort. And then to cut long story short, Sawako was not impressed with the reunion lineup. She got on stage and took over from Yui, and they had a night of their life lah. So these price figures, I pretty much bought them pre-owned from various sites. Ada daripada Ami-Ami, ada from Mandarake. But the drawback for this is, even though with regards to the actual design, it's pretty much just like the anime, they're all holding microphones. Actually, there is one of Yui with a guitar, but that's very rare. And if you do get it on the second-hand market, it'll be like more than 10,000 yen. I still haven't seen it anywhere anyway. So as you can see, let's just put them aside for a while. The only person that I've modified thus far is Mio. So this is what I'm going to do with modification. So what I've done is, she doesn't have a guitar, but I used to have a bootleg Mio Akiyama of a 1/6 alter scale. So I now have the original alter. So I've removed the bass guitar, did it to best as possible, and obviously the only way that I could put the guitar on her is to have her pose it with this, because she's already holding a mic stand. I just couldn't sambungkan the strap to the horn of the guitar because it's a bit difficult. I might do that at a later point with just plain old sellotape, just to add for that punk rock appearance. So with regards to modification, so what do you think I'm going to modify these figures with? So obviously Mio now is modified, so I'm not going to kacau her anymore. So we're just going to modify these two girls. And what do they need? They need guitars. So how do I get about getting guitars? So macam I've got a keyboard for Mugi, but even then it's still not too good because I bought another cheap Mugi price figure. Obviously all these price figures are of various different scales because they're non-scale kan. It looks a bit too big, the keyboard, but it's better than nothing. But now I've got one Mugi figure without a keyboard, and I feel like I wish I could find another keyboard. So anyway, I bought this a year ago. A 1/12 scale guitar and amplifier gacha kind of accessory by F Toys Contract. I've never heard of them. So essentially what they have is a few guitars, classic designs like a Fender Precision, Fender Strats, so kind of a Super Strat kind of job there. Here we have the whole feature, so a Gretsch like semi-hollow body, a Les Paul, another Fender Precision. So basically you've got one rosewood and one maple neck lah. And then two amps. They're all both guitar and they're not really bass amps, but for the sake of the display that I'm going to show you later on, it doesn't really matter though. So I'm going to show you what's inside. Just like the Remand punya gacha stuff, you've in multiple boxes. Unfortunately, they don't tell you what's what. So whether or not they're going to be arranging it in this order, I do not know. So I'm gonna blindly open lah. One thing that I'm not going to be too happy with is if I ended up having to open all 10 boxes. Actually, I just want the Les Paul, Fender Strat, and the two amps. So essentially, I'm going to give the Strat to Azusa and I'm gonna give the Les Paul to Yui. As you can see, the guitars do have straps. I actually haven't seen anyone adding this to a figure before, so let's just hope it fits. And also another thing is, if the 1/6 guitar looks alright for Mio, I do hope a 1/12 isn't too small. We'll just have to see. So, moment of truth. So I'm gonna take the first one out. Ah, it's a strap. Excellent. So I've lucked out. So I got a feeling now, so the Les Paul should be the fourth one. Hopefully the M's are in at the end there. It is a bit small, you know, considering the fact that it's still not bad looking. I think this will do fine. Now the next thing is to see whether or not if I can put the strap on. Very, 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 very fragile. So I have to be careful. So let's get the microphone out, because this is going to be a hindrance. These are actual strings, guys. These are actual strings. Gila tak gila? And yeah, I finally opened the amp. Unfortunately, it doesn't follow the turutan as per the picture, so I'm a bit worried that it's going to be like random gacha lah. Tapi she's going to have the orange Azusa, so I'm going to give Mio the Marshall. Yay! Les Paul. Phew! Right. Moment of truth. Oh, that looks nice. So that means I need to sling it through. Luckily, I don't have to do any funky gymnastics, but the only gymnastics that probably needs doing is how I'm going to put the guitar onto the strap. I think for her Les Paul, I think I'm going to hang it down really low, unlike this strap. Okay, I've got that in.
1 hour later.
Right, I've started on the other end now.
1 eternity later.
That was much better. Thank God. So let's give her the mic again. Gorgeous. Yeah, it's a bit too red for an orange. So you could argue you can make it matchless, I guess. We'll have a see what they've called this M. Thunder Prestige. Yeah, I guess the next step is just to show you what it'll be like with them in the rehearsal room. So basically, what I'm going to do next is do the posters, and then yeah, we'll do the studio next.
1 day later.
So there we have it, the completed rehearsal room for what I've called Studio Buangrauang, and I'm quite chuffed with the decorations. Everybody's with their respective instruments. For the more eagle-eyed fan, you'd notice that Richard's drum kit here is that of Lost Ulrich from Metallica. Neo seen here with a mic stand and her left-handed jazz bass. Yui's Les Paul here is just great. I mean, it does look like Kirk Hammett's Greenie, and yeah, despite the minutes I spent putting the strap together, it looked really nice. And here's Haruhi and Mugi-chan. So that's the Korg Triton keyboard. This Yuki-chan figure, she's playing a Gibson SG with a 1x12 combo. Mikuru-chan here with her favorite instrument, the tambourine. And last but not least, here we've got Azusa and her new, what looks like a 50s two-tone Strat with a fictitious Thunder amplifier. Anyway, we leave the girls to their band practice at Studio Buangrauang. Ijo desu. また後で。
あらあら、